So, hello everybody, you are welcome here once again. If you have never seen me in a video before, you're welcome too. My name is Victoria Joel, and I know I've not done a video in quite a while, like since last year, October or November. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm back with a video today. I just quickly want to talk about something I cannot write about because I want to write about this, but I know that it might be long, and people wouldn't be able to read long pieces. So I decided to talk about this in a video instead. I quickly want to talk about something I've experienced something I thought about today. Um, so yeah, I bought a camera, Canon camera, which arrived this week, and I'm not someone that knows how to operate a camera. Like I've never really handled a professional camera before, but I wanted to know how to handle it because I wanted to know how to film, like how to handle the camera because like I'm studying animation in school, and animation has like some similarities with filming. Like we use cameras in some styles of animations too. Like it is animation and filming is quite similar, So I also want to know how to handle a professional camera, so I bought one just to learn. Yeah, so when it came, I didn't really know how to function a camera. Like I didn't know what button, like what's the use, which button is useful for what, like what's the function of this thing, all the settings and everything. So it came with a manual like every other gadget to come with, or product. So I looked through the manual to learn how to, you know, where the battery goes, where the SD card goes, how to snap a picture, how to record a video, some of the settings and everything, how to connect the camera to your device to send your pictures or your videos to a device, another device. So that's what I learned in the manual. But unfortunately, I didn't know that I needed an SD card before I could take a video or picture. I didn't know I had to buy that separately. Like I thought it came with the camera, but I had to buy that separately. So I had to wait for to the next day to buy an SD card before I can take a picture on the camera or a video. So, but I was so excited, I couldn't wait. Because I was so excited to get a camera for the first time, my very own camera. So, but that day, I just learned the basics of the camera, like where to go, just how to navigate to some things on the camera settings and all. Until the next day when I went to the same store that I bought the camera in, I went to get an SD card there. And also I before getting an SD card, I showed the camera that I got to one of the store assistants. So the person would tell me what the right SD card to get for the camera. So because I didn't want to get a wrong one because like I was told that if I get the wrong one, like I cannot return it, and that would be a waste of money. So I wanted to be sure that I'm getting the right SD card in the shop before I bought it, so I won't waste my money, But I finally the person showed me the right SD card to get. I bought it and it worked. It entered and I was able to take pictures. I was able to record videos on the camera. I was able to learn some things. Even the camera strap that came with the camera, so I could hang the camera on my neck. I didn't know how to put that on, and the manual didn't tell me how to put that on. So I had to go to YouTube, search on YouTube to get a video that will teach me how to attach the camera strap on the camera. I didn't even know what the it was called at first. I didn't even know that it was called a strap. Even when I was searching it on Google, I just typed anything, believing it will come up. But I thank God it only came up as one of the options on the Google search. So I didn't really have to type the whole thing. So I just got the video. The video popped up. I was able to get this strap attached to the camera so I could hang it on my neck. That was before I got the SD card the next day. So when I got the SD card, I inserted it into the camera. It worked. I was able to function the camera, easily without any effort. So the lesson I want to tell you about that I got from this is that God gave us life, which is a gift He gave to us. We do not own our lives in this instant. In this instance, He gave us life. He is the manufacturer of our life. He made us in His image, and He also sent us to this world with a manual knowing fully well that we'll need a manual to direct our lives, to instruct our lives, to give us information how to function our lives. Just like the manufacturer of that camera, package the camera with a manual, knowing fully well that the camera will need a manual for the user to be able to function the camera. Because without the manual, we don't know how to put it on, we don't know where the battery will go, we don't know where the SD card will go, we don't know what button to press to take a picture, to take a video. We don't know all that without having the manual of the camera. Same thing with life. We don't know what direction to take in life without the manual of life. Now, and what is this manual? The manual is the word of God, the Bible. Because like we as human beings, we experience some situations that we don't know what direction to take. We don't know what decisions to make. We don't know where to go, what to do. We don't know where to go at some stages in our lives, where sometimes we experience some unpleasant situations. Sometimes we lose hope, sometimes we lose courage. And when we experience all these things, where do we go? And what's the is the manual that gives us instructions. The manual of life gives us directions. It teaches, it instructs, it corrects, it gives us hope, it gives us courage, it gives us directions, it gives us answers to our questions. So when we are experiencing some situations as human beings, where do we go to? We ought to go to the manual that was given to us for our lives. If we don't know the answers and of some things, we go to the manual. If we discover that our life is in a fix, we don't know how to fix this. If it's beyond our control, if it's something that we cannot fix ourselves, or something that the manual itself is not enough to fix it, we go to the manufacturer, because he knows really well. He knows our lives more than we know it ourselves. He knows our lives more than we know our lives ourselves. That's why we ought to go to the manufacturer when we don't understand something, when we don't understand what is happening, when we don't know what direction to take, when we don't know what decision to make. We go to the manufacturer. We have the manual to give us the directions that will teach us what to do in different situations that we may experience. Because without the manual, we're embarking on a journey that we do not know. We're going on a journey that we don't even know where we're heading to. Some people just live their lives as they see it. No direction, no instruction, no correction, no nothing to lead their lives. And they just head towards destruction. But God gave us a manual when He created us. He gave us the Word of God that will be available to us when we don't know what is going wrong in our lives, when we don't know how to operate something, when we don't know how to go through something. Even when I got the camera, I did not know how to operate some things. Because when I got the answer from the manual, I now transferred the information I got to and used it for the camera, and I was able to use the camera smoothly without any trouble. That is the same thing in life. When we do not know how to function something in our lives, when we don't know how something functions in our lives, when we don't know what direction to take, go to the Word of God, go to the manual, go to the manufacturer. When we get the instruction, we get the answers we need, transfer it to our lives, and then our lives turn out to be good. Our lives turn out to be smooth. We get good results from our lives because we have gotten the right direction. We have gotten the right information to transfer it onto our lives. When we do not know what husband, and when it gets to the situation of our marital lives, what husband or wife to choose, that God, who is your will for me? Who is the right man for me? Who is the right woman for me? Because we don't know who is the right person for ourselves. Only the manufacturer know who is right for us. It's like, God, what job should I go for? Is this job right for me? Because we don't know what kind of a job is suitable for us and us unless we go to the manufacturer, because he knows every situation of life more than more than we know. That's why in every direction we want to take, any direction we want to go, anything where we want to go, any decision we want to make, we must go to our manual, consult our manual, consult the manufacturer, because he knows more than us. He's the one that gave us life. He's the one that made us. He's the one that manufactured us. He's the one that even gave you the manual. Therefore, he knows all things more than we can, more than we know. That is the lesson I thought of today that I wanted to share with you all. We cannot live life without the manual, the Word of God. We cannot live life without our manufacturer, our Father in heaven. Without the manual, we have no direction in life. Without God, we don't know our purpose. We don't know the reason for our existence. In any situation we experience in our daily lives, we must consult our manual. We must consult our manufacturer to get the best results out of life. That's the word I have for you today. Hope you're blessed. Hope you stay tuned for more videos to come. God bless you all. See you soon.